let's get started with problem of the day. What we got here? It says list the set of factors of the number 36. List the set of factors of the number 36. All right, what we want to do with this problem, let's just take a look at it here. What we're going to do with it is find all the possible ways that we can multiply to get 36. That's our game plan, all right? So as we go through this thing, we're going to think of the different ways we can pair out the numbers, way we can make them go and multiply to get 36. So the first option obviously is the number and itself. We've got 36 popped up right there, and that would pair out 1 and 36. All right, there's your first option. Now, how about it? Let's stay with that a little bit. Let's think of some other ways we can multiply. Let's go with the small numbers, all right? Because if we can build up with the small numbers, eventually we're going to meet in the middle, all right? So 1 and 36, obviously that one's easy. That one's easy. 1 times the number gives us that number, obviously. Now, even number, 36 is even. So let's put a 2 in there in the mix. And that would be 2 times the number 18. 2 times 18. So there we go, another option. Another option. Now, 3 and 6 give it away. 3 and 6 by their side by side in the 36 give it away. The 3 will divide into both of those beautifully, all right? However, if that were a nastier looking number, all right, you say, how could we figure out if 3 will divide in there evenly? If you add those digits together, if you add the 2 digits together, in this case we get 9, and if you take that sum and it's divisible by 3, that means 36 is also divisible by 3, or whatever number you had there would be divisible by 3. So, yes, 9 is divisible by 3, goes 3 times, so we are going to go with 3, and the number that goes with that would be 12. 3 times 12 will get you 36. Sometimes people forget about good old 3 times 12. It's one of the ways to get there. Okay, keep working inward. How about the number 4? Well, I think we just have to bang 4 through it, all right? And 4 divides in there 9 times. So we've got 4 and 9 working together, all right? And last but not least, can we get closer? Can we get anything else? How about 6 times 6? Because we know that's a perfect square. It's a perfect square. So 6 times 6, or 6 squared, would get you 36. So when we list a set of factors, we usually like to come back and say, put a nice little set notation, since it's had the word set. Let's pick up a 1, the 2, the 3. In other words, we're going to start down the line here. We'll put a 4, and then we're at 6. That's the middle. Work backwards. We go to 9, 12, 18, and then 36. That's all your numbers there. There we go. And let me point out something. A lot of times when I have a problem like this with students, they don't think of it this way. They try to start doing a prime factorization. And you say, what does that mean? Basically, I play it off of a factor tree, and that would be where we would multiply, maybe let's go 6 times 6 right in the middle, and we would break off here and there, and so we go, oh yeah, I remember doing those things. And what happens is we're looking for the prime numbers in the end, and there's 2s and 3s, and those are your primes, and you would write that as 2 to the second, 2 squared, times 3 squared. That, folks, is what we call prime factorization. Over here, we just wanted to look at all the possible options, all right? And they both have their purposes when you're working with trying to break down numbers and work with factors and factoring, especially as you move toward high school and algebra 1 and 2, and you get on and on, you get on the idea. But remember, these are basic concepts that will stay with you. You're going to see them again as you move up the ladder of mathematics and into middle school, high school, those of you in elementary school, where you get this the first time, but it keeps coming back at you, all right? And it's important to know. So anyway, that's your problem of the day.